Hey everybody. I thought I would give you an update and some background into what's been going on with me and Megan and our family, and what's been going on with the GoFundMe page. Most of you probably have seen the GoFundMe page by now. So how that came about is, for about 2 years now, I've been dealing with some crazy inflammation in my body, especially my joints. And then in November, I had a tooth pulled, which my body just reacted to the fact that, I had this infection or something that happened with the tooth. And that was back in November, and it went crazy. My body went crazy. And what I mean by saying that is that I woke up basically the next day after having my tooth pulled, or a couple of days later actually, and I couldn't walk. The inflammation in my feet and my toes was so bad that I couldn't put weight on my feet. And so through a chiropractor and an amazing doctor who's a nutritionalist, realized that my liver was basically not functioning. Something must have been released from the tooth, he thinks, and went into my bloodstream, got to my liver. And I had basically was super sick along with the joint issues. And so over the last few 6 to 8 months, it's been a road of recovery, getting to where I could just function on an 8 to 9 hour day. There was a time where I couldn't eat without running a fever. It was so bad. I've lost 12 to 15 pounds, somewhere in there, depending on the day, which you might be able to tell. And that's because I changed my diet and that sort of thing. But there has been some movement, some change, and a doctor that's got us, I think, going in the right direction. But it has been super expensive and super exhausting for the family and for everyone involved. And the inflammation is still there. It's mainly in my feet, my toes, and my ankles, and it seems to persist no matter what we've tried so far. But that is the background, and Megan and I will give you an update.
Hey, so I'm going to update a little bit on the tests and stuff that we've taken at the doctor's, mainly because I am the detail-oriented one in our pair. So as Josh said, we went and talked to we've been to a couple of different doctors, but the last doctor that we went to did a whole bunch of different blood tests, and particularly looking at autoimmune things such as rheumatoid arthritis and lupus. And so we went and got the test results about a week ago, and it came back saying, like, surprise, you have inflammation in your body, which we already, of course, knew. And we, so the way that they test for these things is it's a scale. On the scale, to be diagnosed with RA, you have to be a 14. He was a 10. So he's high, but he's not high enough to be diagnosed with that particular disorder. And lupus was negative, which we figured it would be. So at this point, they're trying to figure out where all of this is coming from. It's a malfunction in his system where his immunities are attacking his body when there's no reason for his body to be attacked that we know of. So there's two different thoughts. One is he just got tested for Lyme disease, and then there's the things that go around along with that. So under that umbrella would be like toxic mold issue that he had been exposed to, or some other toxicity. And then the other is what they call stealth infection. So it could be a virus or a bacteria in his system that's rogue, that's attacking, that's underlying, and is hard to find. So he went on an antibiotic, and basically how his body reacts to the antibiotic will determine what direction they go for tests from here. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Still a big mystery.